I'm going to paint the portrait in this lesson. I'm going to use a 1-inch flat brush. Wet your brush, squeeze it out, get it ready to go. Use a sponge. I'm going to paint a color painting from this black and white, and as I did earlier in another lesson with a black and white landscape, I painted in color. I'm going to paint this in color, and the rules to this approach is to choose a color that matches the value of your shape. Let's start out with this right up here. This is up by his cap here, and so we need a color. It can be any color you want. So let's start out, doesn't matter, let's start out with some green. This green, or whatever color it is, needs to match the darkness of that shape there. So right now, if you compare that green to this, I'm about 95% accurate. Now we'll do that same, finish up the other part. Now we're going to go to purple. So now we have purple. We had green, purple. Doesn't matter what color you use, just like in the landscape. Just get that color dark enough. Even though we're painting a face, doesn't matter. Now let's go over and use some another color. We'll use this color here. A little more little more red, yellow, and blue in there. And now as we come down to the face, let's go over and let's use some red down here like this. Here, a little red. And over here, we'll come down here and let's just use a little more yellow. But it can't be too light. If it's too light of a yellow, it doesn't matter what color, but it has to be dark enough. So it can be that color. We can paint his skin green if we want. It doesn't matter. So here's his green skin. Here's his brown skin. Here's his red skin. They're all correct. None of them are wrong. Doesn't matter what color we use when we paint a face. You don't need to know skin colors, but get the color you choose, the color we choose to match the values, and that way when you get done, everybody will say, "What colors did you use?" And you say, "I made them up." So, but get the values right. So that value is the same as that. Maybe it's a little bit light, so we add a little purple in there, and we'll darken that up. And so now let's come through here like this. We'll come right through here like this. We'll darken this up through here like that. And again, it doesn't matter what color we use. We piece this together. We come in here like right in here like this. Don't lose your lights. Any color we want. Let's throw a little bit of green in here. And we'll come right through here. Come down here like that. Let's go back and add some red. So we'll add some red right through here. It gets a little bit lighter in through here. Again, whatever color you want. There's some red, some yellow, some blue, some green, some purple. It's all terrific. It all makes a great portrait. We need to let go of this idea of what colors do I need to paint skin. That is not a good question. That is, use any colors you like. And that's the answer. Use any colors you like. There is no right or wrong color for painting skin. Just as long as you like the color. If you don't like it, then change it and make it so you like it. So we come in here like that, but the values have to be right. That means the darkness of the color we're going to use. We're going to go in here like that and come down like this here. So we're just putting our colors in there. Now let's go and take some dark purple here and put it in around his eyes. So we're coming right in here like this. And we could use purple, we could use green, we could use black, we could use anything we want. We're going to come in here about like this and paint around the highlights. Get your drawing right. And we're going to come around like this. And we'll head right on around like that there. You can kind of see what I'm doing. Get it closer here so you can see what I'm doing. Get the values right. This gets darker right through here. Go slower around the eye. So get that drawing right. See, we tip that brush, a big 1-inch flat brush. Get that right there. Let's go in here and darken this little spot. Tip this brush up on edge. Okay? Get that right. Take your time. Come in here like this. A little bit dark through here. But it's not the color. It's not even the technique. It doesn't matter whether you use a big brush or a small brush. But we need to get the drawing right. We need to get the values right. And that is something you're going to hear me say in nearly every single one of my YouTube lessons. It's the biggest weakness in painting is and again, sorry for saying it again and again and again, people are always chasing color and technique, and color and technique is the least important part of painting, and yet everybody thinks it's critical. The thing when it comes to color, pick a color you like, and that's all you need to know. And when it comes to technique, put the paint down with any way you know how. Put it down with your fingers, throw it down, use a brush, whatever you want. It doesn't matter what the technique is, but get the drawing right, get the values right, and pick a subject that says something. Pick a subject that means something to us. Don't paint a subject that is boring, because then no matter how perfectly you paint it, we're not going to find it very interesting. So I'm just about done with this eye in here. Come in here like this a little bit. Come down here like this. We'll darken this up here a little bit. Let's darken his eyeball a bit more through here. Here and right into here. Okay. And then let's tone down this is not white. See the difference here of that and that there? So this needs to be toned down like that. This needs to be toned down here like that. And this highlight's too bright there. And this is a little bit too bright there. And look at how that pops out. It's not the color. It's getting the values right, and it works every single time. And let's do the other eye. Same thing. Let's use the other eye. We painted green. Let's paint it green here. So I've got dark green paint. I'm going to put dark green in right here. So we're putting green paint. It's dark green, but doesn't matter what color you use, but get the value right. Paint around your highlights. Come in here like this. Tip this brush up on edge. Paint around those highlights. We're going to come in here like that and come around like this. And now we're going to come in right in through here with that nice dark green, beautiful green for his skin and his eyeballs. Nothing wrong with that. And come around like that, a little bit darker right in through here. And now let's go to, a little bit of red, I guess. Doesn't matter. We're going to put some red down here under his eyes. And now let's go to some green. Let's take some of this yellow green here and put some of this down here like this. Like that, a little green and red. And we're going to bring this all the way around his eyeball here like this. Put some green in the background. Look at how dark the background is there, see? Get that background right. This gets through here like this. We come on around like this and put the background in there like that. And you can see already how quickly it's coming together. And let's go ahead. Just take some dark brown here. Doesn't matter. Let's make this dark. This is pretty darn dark. So pick a dark color here. Come in here like that. Come in through here. This is pretty dark and through here. That's for his nostrils, and it gets pretty dark right in through here. Get that dark here. Gonna get darker in through here. Nice dark color. Get it in the right spot. Comes in here like that. Comes down here like that. Okay, so that's pretty good shape. Straighten that up a little bit. And let's jump around. Let's go down here and again take some dark green. We could use dark purple. These I'm just picking out dark colors. Doesn't matter what colors they are. Let's go get some purple now. So nice dark purple in through here. And we can take our time. I'm doing this quick, but you could use a small brush and you could go very slow on this if you want. There's no reason to rush this, except I don't want to make the video too long, so I'm painting this quickly. But come in here like this, change the color, any color we want. Come in through here like this and paint around any way you know how, but if it's not dark, don't make it dark. If it's light, try to keep it light. And let's try another color. So it's fun. I just jump around, grab whatever color I want. I'm going to come down here, paint around his mustache. Come down here like this here. Paint around his cheek. See how it's coming together? And let's go back up to the nose and finish that up. And we'll add a little bit of color right in through here. Maybe a little bit of purple on the nose right through here like this. Comes around like that. And maybe a little bit of yellow. Once you start using a variety of colors, then I like to repeat certain colors just for the sake of the design. We're going to come in here like this As we come down here, I might use some of the colors I've already used. I've used some purples and greens. I'm going to continue to use these here and come down here like that. And let's get a little stronger green in here. Some nice green in here and here like this. So we got green. Let's put some green down here, right in through here. And let's put some nice dark, well, here's some purple. Let's put some, wherever these dark spots are, put some dark for his beard. Just touch in some dark spots. Wherever it's dark, put some dark dots there. And it gets pretty dark right in through here and comes down here like this and like this. And if it's dark color. And then as we move out of the darks, there's some darks down and through here. A little bit darker through here. Now let's go back into some of my, let's take some of these browns here. So we use our browns here. We're going to use a little bit of brown in through here and in here like this. And we'll throw a little bit more browns in through here. Maybe down here like that. And a little bit of brown up in here. And through here and around here a little bit. And let's getting close to being finished here. Let's take a little bit of purple, light purple. We'll put a little light purple right in through here on his lip. And now we're going to come around and go right through here like that. Now we're going to come down right here on the lip like that. Okay, and we're going to come around this lip here. Got to be a little bit more careful here. Touch that up there a little bit. And now we're going to, let's go to light green again and put some green in through here and green in through here and paint around a few of these whiskers here. Like this. And let's take that green and throw it into his mustache here a little bit. And leave a few little highlights here. Come around here like this. Here and maybe in through here. It's a pretty light color into the beard, so not too dark here. Paint around some of these highlights in here. Come down and through here like this. And down through here, here. And a little bit through here. And around the beard through here like this. So this is pretty quick. I could do a much better job if I went slow, but this is all right. Still will look like them because the drawing's right and the values are right. Come in here like that, and let's do a little darkening up. Nice gooey dark. I'll mix blue and or purple and green together, and so we can make sure these darks are dark. That needs to be dark. This is my battery ran low, but we're starting again. I haven't done too much. We didn't miss too much. Anyhow, it's what we're doing here is we're matching the values, and again using these squares here. I use these, my students use them, and use any color you want, but the color you use needs to match the value. So if we go here like this, let's go over here like this. This is what matters. It's not the color, but get the value right. Let's go over here to the nose. See, like that here. Get the value right. Use any color you want. Let's go over to the eyeball here. Don't worry about getting the color so much. Get the value right. Save your lights. Get your darks dark. And we'll be in good shape. So let's continue this. Do a little bit more. We're just about done. This needs to get a little bit darker through here. A little bit of purple in here. Purple over red makes kind of a black. A little bit darker in here. Gets a little bit darker in through here. And let's get just a little bit darker in through parts of this here. And now let's, again, just about done here. Let's take a little bit of kind of a light blue-green, and let's tone down this here. This should not be, you know, that needs to be toned down. Darker in through here, a little bit darker in through here, and that's just about it. And a little bit darker in through parts of this here. Darker in through here, parts of this stuff in through here. A little bit darker in through here. Again, just about done with it. We come in through here, leave a few highlights in here, get this darker here, and get this darker in through here. And again, any color we want, and that's pretty much it. So there's our portrait. It's done quite loosely, but again, let's take our tape off and see what we have here. We move this over. And so we can do a good comparison. Take our tape off here. And this is just masking tape. Pull that off. Pull this off here. And there we go. So it gives you an idea. If we get our drawing right, doesn't matter what color you use. You get your drawing right, get your values right, and everybody will ask you questions about your technique, and everybody will want to know what colors you used to paint dark-skinned people. And of course, that's an amazingly unimportant question. What you want to do is get a composition that works. Notice how this angle repeats here, the angle down here. Use any color you want, use any technique you want, but get a face that's interesting, get a composition that's interesting, get a face that has something to say, and you're ready to go. Here's another one I did to give you an idea here. This is another one I did for class, so slightly different. See the color variations? So it doesn't matter, again, you can use whatever colors you want. It's going to work. You might prefer one over the other, but it's the same process. So that's the lesson on color, and the importance of value is much more important than color, and that's painting a portrait from black and white, making up color. Thank you.